Hello guys, this is Phil, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the 20 magnet ball core MoYu WeiLong V9. So we lasted a total of 3 days in 2024 without getting a MoYu cube, and then MoYu's like, no, you're going to get a cube. So we got this cube. It's on pre-order at TheCubicle.com for $48, which I think is a pretty good deal for what this cube is, and I'll explain why in this video. I'm just gonna quickly show you the box. There's nothing really special about it. Accessories, plastic box. I'm actually really happy that the box is so modest. It's really nice. I appreciate it a lot. So we actually unboxed this cube on our stream that was streamed on YouTube yesterday. We stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. Mondays and Fridays are on Twitch. Wednesdays are on YouTube. So we did an unboxing and the first impressions on live stream, and in the beginning we had some struggles with this cube because it was really fast, but then we looped it up and we broke it in, and I think our experience was extremely positive. This cube, because the pieces are the same as the original WeiLong V9, will kind of feel like the WeiLong V9, except it has a tactility that's similar to the Super WeiLong because of the 20 magnet ball core. So let's open it up. Okay, so we got primary internals this time, which is different from the teal internals of the standard V9 and different from the blue internals of the special edition from TheCubicle. And the ball inside is red. That's pretty fascinating. It's really hard to see on camera, but if you look very closely at it, you can see the outlines of the magnets in the red ball. So if the cube was fully assembled, there's a magnet that's level with the edge. So it's level with this magnet, and this attracts the edge. But if the edge is rotated to this position, it repels, and then when it comes back, it attracts. And then it's the opposite for the corner. So when it's in a neutral position, this magnet attracts this magnet here, and then when it's turned slightly to the next magnet, it repels here. So that's the logic of the 20 magnet ball core. It's pretty creative, and MoYu's the only company that's making this tech right now. I think part of our test yesterday on live stream was figuring out just exactly how that felt, and we tried to put it in words, which was pretty hard because when everything is being turned together in unison, it's kind of hard to tell exactly what that sensation is because we're not doing like partial turns when we're solving the cube. But on the whole, it feels great. So let's assemble this and do some solves. So the biggest thing we noticed about this cube was that it felt a lot more balanced and less uncontrollable, and that was because there is more attraction in this cube. The edges are actually attracting to something inside the core, which is causing the cube to overturn less. So Jesse seems to think that the corner edge magnets are weaker in this model. It's kind of hard to test, but I definitely feel like overall this cube is not as snappy, and that could be due to the attraction. It could be a difference in magnets. It's hard to tell. So our general opinion is if you want to experience the 20 magnet ball core and see how it might benefit you, this is the cube to get because it's literally half the price of the Super WeiLong. The V9 was already a very highly recommended product, and if you put in useful tech that makes it feel balanced, it's definitely an improvement over something that's already very good. And for 48 bucks, this is not an extremely expensive flagship considering what you could be paying for another cube by MoYu or GAN or something. Or maybe MoYu's just big brain and conditioning us to accept that $48 is good. But if you think about a $42 or $43 WeiLong V9 and a $48 cube here, you're talking about the extra feature being worth $6 or $7. I think that's pretty fair. I would pay $6 or $7 for a core that I can't make myself that makes the cube better. Another thing is when we first unboxed the cube was very papery and fast, and we had to loop the cube and take pretty significant measures to slow it down. So we're all really curious what would happen if we put springs in this. So we're going to do that, and then we'll see how the cube performs. Right, so we're just gonna solve on this. So I think both versions of the cube are pretty good, but this one is definitely more controllable. And one thing that Jesse was talking about when he was solving earlier was that this cube does not help you as much as the original V9. The original V9, when it turns, the assistance is a lot more aggressive and more present. So when you turn the cube, you feel like the cube is helping you a lot more and the magnets feel stronger. This cube in contrast has a more balanced feel. It doesn't feel like the cube is helping you a lot, and that's something that I personally really like. I know Jesse prefers something that would help him more, so I think it's a matter of preference, but for me, I really like this cube. It seems more natural for me, and because maybe I'm old-fashioned, I just don't like the cube helping me too much, and this cube feels really great with maglev and with springs, but I prefer the springs a little bit more because I'm not constantly worried about the cube being too fast. I'm actually thinking like, okay, what can I do to put lube in to make the cube feel smoother or feel a certain other way? So it gives me more mental bandwidth to think about how I can further customize the cube other than control the speed. All in all, definitely main worthy. I think it's worth $48. Definitely get it if you want to experience the 20 magnet ball core without having to get a Super WeiLong, because that's expensive. As always, many thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see our live streams, we're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern time, and we do unboxings and first impressions of cubes whenever we get them. And yesterday just happened to be a day where we did a full hour of solving on this cube, which was really fun. So come join us on one of our streams. We'd love to have you, and we'll see you later.